Hold on, you. I got to make sure the camera clear. I got to make sure it's clear. All right, y'all. We can come out here and discuss some things. So, I had fertilizer. I think about what I'm trying to tell you. I had fertilizer and I want to show you something. So, what's going on? How you doing? This that indigo. I believe it's making flowers. You should do yours, make flowers. Sure, we gonna see. But anyway, y'all remember when I talked about planting them wood chip, and I said that they'll suck the nitrogen out. I want to show y'all something. So I fertilized these things pretty hard. Now I don't know if y'all can see it. You can't really see it good there because this leaf, it look the same. See some brand new leaves coming in. But I can show you for sure enough over here. I got to watch a lot of stuff fail. So, y'all see this leaf here? How bleached out it is? Then you see over here, you got some brand new leaves coming in. Y'all see the color difference? When your plants ain't getting enough nitrogen, they will be washed out like that. Let me show you over here. I got some more specimens. See how dark the celosia was? It wasn't like that before. But look here. See that big leaf that was there? These are two new leaves that came in since I fertilized. See the difference? See the difference? Bleached out. These are new leaves. And I got more coming. I'm going to keep showing y'all. Show y'all this ain't no fluke. It's kind of hard to tell on this one, but that celosia looking good. But here's a little bitty plant. See the bleached out leaves? See the new leaves? These plants was real stunted, and I don't care if they make anything, and these is kind of experiments. But even if you look at this tomato, this is, in here, this is a new leaf where my thumb is. That's the old stuff. But I got another tomato over here I can show you better. That's them get stuff tomatoes that I thought was stunted. They may do something. I'm going to see what they look like for the end of the season. But to show y'all real good. See this pepper plant? Y'all see the new leaves? Can you tell the difference? Y'all be looking class. Can you tell the difference? Let's look at this tomato. See this was the leaf that been here. See them new leaves, how pretty they are? Same thing over here. See them old leaves? Look at the new leaves, how pretty and green they are. This one didn't even have no leaves. Look at it. Fertilizer. So if you think fertilizer ain't gonna make a difference in your plants and you think you can get away with barely fertilizing and all this kind of stuff, you crazy. Not if you really want stuff to produce. When I first started out gardening, that was the biggest mistake I ever made. Was not really fertilizing. Or fertilizing real light. Or fertilizing not that often. Or fertilizing, no. Sometimes, especially, y'all see what I'm talking about? See, so I'm showing y'all. Because I thought these suckers was going to die. And that's them get stuff. Remember, they stayed stunted. They stayed stunted for a long time. See, can I show y'all? This is some celosia coming up. I think this is a pepper over here. But, y'all, you got to fertilize. You got to. You cannot. You cannot get away with not fertilizing. You must feed your plants. But it's not just about the feeding. Once you feed, make sure you keep your soil healthy. Okay? And then I also need y'all to know this too. If you're gonna make your own fertilizers, that I ain't gonna lie, that fertilizer I bought, that was plant tone that I use for that. Plant tone is kind of just all purpose. But I ain't gonna lie, I laid it down there thick. I laid it down there real thick. Because I had been feeding with my homemade stuff. Y'all look here. My rosella went to flower, and that flower closed up. I saw a flower open yesterday. But these suckers, they're going to be right. You hear me? They're going to be right. See that there? But look here. I got this rosella just all over. You see where this one fell off. I'm going to be honest. I don't let them get away. I throw them back in the bed. Let them break down in the bed. Look here. So y'all, Like when you make your own fertilizers, y'all understand that those fertilizers, they are fine, but you're gonna have to fertilize more often. That's why when I make my teas and things, what I fertilize with, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. That's why that stuff is in my rain barrels, because almost every time I water, I'm using those, because they're not, when you make fertilizer, it's not super strong. And I'm not saying you need something super strong, but what I'm saying is when it ain't that strong, in my opinion, you put it on your plant use it up that day, and if you go a month without feeding again, you see what I'm saying? Your plant got food for that day, but hell, the rest of the month they got them. So if you water almost every day, every other day with those fertilizers that you're making, whether it's compost tea or whatever you're using, y'all, that means your plant getting a little food every day. When you have a baby, do you feed them once a month? No, you feed them every day. When you got pets, do you feed them once a month? Well, snakes you don't feed that often, but most people don't have snakes and reptiles and things like that. Most of y'all got dogs and cats and things. You feed them every day. If you ain't feeding them every day, I'm calling the SPCA on your ass. But anyway, look, old Callaloo done come up in the yard. I'm tempted to dig that sucker up. I'm tempted to dig him up and put him. Oh, I'm about to drop. I'm going to try to take y'all with me. See, can I get this out of here? I need to take something. I got to get something to get him out. I got to get something to dig him out. I got a little stick right here. Let me see, can I get out with this? Hopefully the stick don't break on. Y'all, I'm so pitiful. But y'all know how I feel about the volunteer. Y'all, ooh, stick breaking on. Uh-oh. I ain't get a, I'm gonna get a minute roots as I can. That stick constantly breaking on. Just constantly breaking. Let me see where the roots are. Over here. Over here, right up against this vegan ass root. Okay. I look like I heard some walking. I don't see no doggone body. Y'all seeing? Now that African queen died on me. And then I got some, this ground is nice and moist and soft. So, uh-oh, can y'all see? Make sure y'all can see now. So, getting mashed in there real good. And I got fertilizer all around him because that's where that African queen was. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna go do. Get some water and water him in right now. It's gonna rain tonight. And tomorrow, I got some water here to eat the baby's water, but I can put some more water in their bowl. When they come outside, they have water to drink, fresh water to drink. My babies, I have to keep them right. Okay. So, y'all see me watering them in. I'm watering all around where that root. I want that the roots, the little roots what was on there. I want them to get good soil contact. Want all that soil. I put some more water in their pan in a minute. But yeah, y'all. So keep in mind when you're making your own fertilizer, you want to fertilize. A lot of people wonder why my stuff so big and lush like this because I fertilize. That was a mistake I made when I first started gardening. I could get things to grow, but they would be so little and stunted. When your tomatoes is so short and stunted and stuff, you ain't feed them enough. I could almost guarantee it. If your peppers and stuff is little and stunted and don't really kind of like turn into no tree, you ain't fertilizing them enough. Let me show you. Can y'all see all of this is fertilizer? Can y'all tell all that's granulated fertilizer, how much I put in there? Now, I ain't gonna have to feed again for a long time, but you got to put it in there. Let me show you something else I found interesting. These roots on these brassicas. Look here, y'all see it starting to make leaves. Look at that. This here grew over or out and down. Don't think these things won't root all along stem. Look at where it's putting out. Honey, and I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let that sucker put out. I ain't gonna stop nothing. Ain't gonna stop no train from rolling. But yeah, y'all, make sure you're feeding. It's very important. And when you're feeding, You see what to look for. You see how I showed you the stuff look blanched out. Look at this. I forget what make your leaves on your callaloo do this. It's the insect. It's crazy how they eat. It's like they eat one layer of the leaf. They don't eat it all. But when that's like that, that ain't doing nothing. Look here. They still been spraying like hell though. Y'all, I ain't seen butterfly the damn first. They went back doing all that spraying. The spray ain't killing them wasps. I guess that's why they make a wasp spray. Cause whatever kind of spray they use ain't fading them wasps. Look here. Remember my little grocery store tomatoes? My little cherry tomatoes? Them suckers blushing on there. And they done went back to making. They done went back to setting fruit. That's why I try to tell y'all, keep your tomatoes. Keep your tomatoes. It's cooling off. You're going to get fall tomatoes. You ain't got to wait. All they going to do, you got to do is keep them alive. The people, I'm here to tell you, if you don't hear me talking or you see people snatching out tomatoes, send them over here. It don't make no damn sense. Now, it's different if you tired of that variety or maybe you got something else you're going to plant there, whatever. But if you know doggone well, you're going to want you some fall tomatoes. Don't you pull them tomatoes out the ground. You leave them tomatoes right where they is and figure out a way. I came out here and harvested, got me some crack this morning off of my ground cherries. Got me a nice little amount of crack. It sure was delicious. Up in here, up in these tomatoes, I just been going in and pulling off if I see branches and stuff, because I can't lie, y'all. I got a lot of branches that's got to come out of here. Like right in here, when you see all this brown, and I think that's what scare people. They see all this brown on their plants. But you don't have to go in here and get this stuff out. I try to get it out a little bit, because your plant do be looking crazy, you know. It do. It be looking a little crazy with all this stuff. All this brown in here, but I assure you, it ain't hurting nothing. It's just nature taking its course, that's all. But yeah, y'all let your tomatoes go back to farming. And today I harvested me a nice little amount of peppers off of this here. And I see the arroz con pollo. I know sure enough after this rain gonna make peppers, cause do y'all see that in there? That's a little bud where it's gonna be a pepper at. See here? Can y'all see that good in that little ball? That's gonna be a bud there. Look here. See them two? There's gonna be bud. See there? So that's what you be looking for when you're looking on your pepper. I let my stuff get fully ripe out here. Well, there's some birds fighting. I thought them were people in the street. Boy, mockingbirds and some hungry bird, boy. They hungry. All they do is fight and sit up and cut up and make it and raise hell. Y'all see I need to come in here and harvest. I need to come in here and harvest these spicy Janes. Y'all, bear with me. Somebody send me an email. It's a guy. Send me an email. I got your email, brother. I'm going to get back to you. I didn't have nothing right then. But I promise you, when I have something, that's another thing. If you're watching me, you need to continue watching me, because let me explain this to you. I don't think people understand. My stuff, how can I put this? I don't own Baker Creek. Good Lord, this Caluba ate up. I ain't seen it from this side. Sometimes when you look at one side, good, go. That stuff is ate up. Good night. I ain't saying you still can eat it, but good, go. I'm gonna have to spray it. Anyway, I don't own Baker Creek. My name is not Southern Exposure or whatever else. Y'all understand this. I don't know what this is, and y'all spread the word and try to help me help others. I don't do this for a living yet. I'm trying to make this be my career. You get what I'm saying? On some level, but even then, I don't ever anticipate this being to where I solely sell seeds and plants. So understand, when you contact me dead in the middle of the growing season, tell me I send you this, send me this, no, I can't do that right now. I'm busy, I work. You see what I'm saying? I don't think y'all understand. See, y'all think it's just come out here and get the stuff and send it to you. No, it ain't. When it comes to seeds, because I have integrity, I have to make sure those seeds are completely dry. Then send them out to you. So that means, like, for instance, for a pepper, I got to come harvest this pepper here. Open it up, get the seeds out. Let the seeds dry out completely before I send them to you. So you see what I'm saying? It's easier for me to do that after I harvest a whole bunch of peppers and I already got seeds drying. I know some of y'all may think I have stuff just laying around drying all over the place. I got seeds everywhere, but not really. I usually do stuff as I get to it. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a bunch of spicy Jane laying around. I will here in a minute. I got some drying now. See what I'm saying? For my own. And understand this too. I prioritize myself. Not trying to be funny. I can't provide y'all nothing if I ain't got nothing. So what I look like giving away all my stuff and then y'all got everything, then you kill up everything depending on, I ain't saying y'all just automatically kill stuff, but I'm just saying, if I give you everything, y'all kill it all up and then I ain't got nothing and then, see what I'm saying? Now the stuff gone. So it got to be procured again and grown out again. I don't do that. I prioritize myself first. I give me a batch of seed laid to the side. Then after that, I dry y'all stuff. You see what I'm saying? So at the very least, I can grow it out myself again. So understand that when y'all ask me for stuff, I ain't got time to be fooled with that right then. Just like cuttings and things like that. I'll tell you when I prune my tree because it kills me. People ask me for stuff, and then when I say stay tuned, I'm gonna put the video out. When I put the video out, I don't even hear from them people because they probably ain't watching. They done forgot. They wanted it right then and couldn't get it right then. If you want it right then, let me tell you the best thing for you to do. Take your behind online somewhere and buy it. Not trying to be funny. I'm just being all the way real with you. Take your ass online and buy it. That's the best thing for you to do. You got to wait on me. Just like people be wanting conference stuff. I usually send comfort roots or small plants. I usually send just the root though. I won't send a small plant that people kill off the plants. I done sent plants to people 6 times. They be done killed to 6 times. I ain't got time to be fooled with that. Because see, y'all think that stuff is cute when y'all go kill stuff. And you think just because you paying for it, oh, it's cool, I'm paying for it. Guess what? My time is actually worth more than what y'all pay me for stuff. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all notice I don't charge very much? My time is actually worth more than that. So for me to dig up stuff and you kill it and then you say, oh, I'm going to buy it again. I'm going to buy it again. I'm going to buy it again. You wasting my time and yours, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? I know people going to get mad at me for saying that. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm just being real with you. Some of y'all don't value your time. You get what I'm saying? I do. An hour of my time to me is almost priceless. That's what some of y'all don't get. Now, just because, is there something on me? Or am I tripping? No, I'm tripping. Okay. Just because some of y'all is willing to work for $3 an hour, that's on y'all. More power to you. I don't care what it's for. You know what I'm saying? I will help you, but you also have to respect my help. Some people don't. Because I'm telling you, I done had people buy the same stuff from me 9 times. You killing that every time? I done had people buy the same seed from me 7, 8, 9 times. What you doing with them seeds? Because I send you 50, 60 seeds at a time. You killing all them? Bro, you need to reevaluate some stuff. You need to buy your stuff from somebody else. That's the way. I'm being real. That's how I feel about it. I ain't lying. Now, there's certain people that, let me take that back. Like I said, it's only a handful of people that done that to me. Buying stuff 8, 9 times. I understand it sometimes, 2, 3 times. I get it. Because I done that. Lost some stuff. 2, 3 times. I get it. But like I said, some people, it's too much. Some of y'all, let me get something to cut this. I'm going to cut this poke out of here. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to get to it. But the best times to catch me is when I'm offering stuff. Don't ask me, do I have some plants right then? Because you slowing up my progress. Because like I said, I work every day. Every day. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all hear me. Because I don't know what it is. I think some people think when they see YouTube, when they see content creators, they think all of us is the same. Shoot, I ain't like these 20-year-olds on here that you know what I'm saying, they buying Maseratis every week. That ain't me. I can't function like that. You see what I'm saying? Get that poke out of there. Real top. Let me see how it's looking down. The base of some of this stuff. Y'all, I'm telling you, I just lay my stuff, let it break down right where it's at. Just lay down. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have plants and different things like that. I'm gonna have seeds for y'all. Y'all know I always do it. But see, I used to do that. Stop everything I was doing to try to cater to somebody now. Then my stuff don't get handled. Hell, I got to work and pay bills. Shoot. That little $8 don't pay my mortgage. You get what I'm saying? That little $8 don't even touch my light bill. Won't touch my water bill either. See what I'm saying? So y'all be thinking about that when you do things. Think about what you do and how you do. That's why I try to tell people ahead of time. Hey, yo, you got some seeds for that? Just sell them to the side. You ain't got to send them right now. I ain't planning, like for instance, anybody I ask for seeds for something, child, you can set that to the side. I ain't going to plant it till spring anyway. Do it look like I'm finna plant something? Where do I have spade to plant it? Exactly. I ain't finna plant a doggone thing. Except for some seeds what I already got. I got a couple of places in the back. I'm going to plant some stuff I already got. But other than that, I ain't planting, I want to say I got some germination now. I planted this bed, put some brassica seeds on, see some more there. I'm trying to look and see. I know after this rain come, I'm probably really going to have some germination. Look at that, something coming up, but I don't think that's a brassica. I think that's something else. But yeah, y'all be monitoring your fertilizer. Also, I want to show y'all this goji berry here. This goji berry, I think, is more heat tolerant. This one never loses its leaves. This one I'm willing to do cuttings on. Let me show you my other one, the one I think everybody else got. This one over here. Now, look, watch this. It'll make goji berry. Ain't hardly got no leaves on. See all that stem there. But look, making goji berry. Just as sweet and just sweet. That's just sweet. Look here. Let me go some more. So, don't be alarmed if your goji berry defoliate. It's just hot. That's just how they are. I think they like a little bit cooler climate. These here is a different type of goji berry. These have never given me berries yet. I think they're gonna do it though. Y'all see the sheer amount of flowers? I think they're gonna give me some goji berries. Usually, it look like they're gonna try to give me goji berries and everything fall off. We're gonna see what happens this time. But these are supposed to be like a purple color goji berry. We shall see what happens. But you see how big it is. It don't defoliate. It never has. But it's got plenty of flowers this time. I did fertilize it. I think that might have helped. But, you know, it's shaking bacon. I helped. We'll see. But y'all, leave tomatoes in. Feed your tomatoes. Water your tomatoes. They're going to go back to making fruit. Let me show you this right here. I'm going to get off here. Look here. I'm going to show you this after I fertilize. Look at all those blooms. If you think fertilizer won't make a difference, you crazy. You're crazy. After I fertilize, these sprung up. And I use granular. I didn't use liquid. Granular. So granular, it does take a little time, but it don't take that much time. I think I threw the fertilizer a week ago. Look here. I'm liking these. These peppers get big on you fast. These are the La Rouge. So they make a red pepper similar to a Marconi, a red sweet pepper. Look here. They don't seem to need caging. These are straight up, no cages. They haven't experienced any tough storms. If something happens and they blow over, I got a cage or something I can put them in. These over here are not caged either. Look here. Okay? So they seem to be a pretty sturdy pepper. Look like they will stand up. Now, once I get a bunch of big old fruit on it, I don't know what it's going to do. But I'm paying attention and monitoring. Because if it get foolish, I'm going to cage them. As simple as that. Steadily making blooms. Steadily making blooms. Look at all those blooms right in there. Steadily. Let me see. Steadily making blooms. Okay? So the LaRues, I'll probably have seeds for those as well. Especially if that pepper turn out. If it turn out good like the ones in the store was that I bought, I will give you peppers from that. If they turn out like trash, don't taste like nothing, won't be no peppers from that, okay? I'm going to try my best to maybe provide Zapotec. I don't know if I got a little seed for me. I ain't got much. I'm looking to see if these suckers putting on any more bloom. There's one. There's some. So yeah, maybe after it rains, it'll get some more blooms and I get some more tomatoes. The Zapotec is so meaty, it does not have a lot of seeds. That's one of the things too, y'all. So sometimes y'all got to understand some of this stuff don't have a lot of seeds to begin with. A lot of the peppers I grow, like those Spicy Janes, they got a ton of seeds in them. Each one, if you get one pepper this size here, it probably got 60 to 100 seeds in it. It just got a lot of seeds. It just got a lot of seeds. Even these sweet tarts, if they get good size like this here, 20, 30 seeds in one. See what I'm saying? So it's easy when I got stuff like that, I can give y'all seeds. Some of this stuff, not so much. Roselle, I still got seeds from last year. You know, certain stuff. But like I said, if you're watching and you want stuff, you need to stay tuned. Don't tune in every 6 months and think you're going to be able to catch me at the time when I'm ready to give out something. Because you probably won't. Okay? So watch your plants, fertilize your plants, whatever you got in the soil. If you wanted to keep making, keep taking care of it. And y'all keep harvesting. The season ain't over. The season ain't over. Y'all keep harvesting. And until next time, see you guys later.